Hello and good morning. Good morning. It's still early in Ecuador. This is Dave Edelstein for Better Than Before, live online, live on Facebook, here to talk to you as usual about communicating, relating, mindfulness, and how mindfulness can contribute to communicating and relating, and just getting along through life. Um, Today, I decided to take a little break from the theme that we've been covering, which is the money theme and hi Dave, the money theme and how explosive that can be in communication and relationship situations. Many relationships founder over money. But today I thought I'd just take a little detour. It's Sunday. Hola, Baltasar. I thought I would talk a little bit about mindfulness. I haven't addressed mindfulness for a little while, and I specifically wanted to talk about the connection between mindfulness and family relationships because today is Sunday, and it's a good day for getting together with your family. If you have stressed or strained relationships with your family, this can be difficult. You may not know what to say to them. You may be furious with them. You may not even know how to start a conversation with them. But let's talk about the situation where you wish to connect with a family member, but there's been some conflict or disappointment or strain on your relationship. How can you do this mindfully? And when I talk about mindful communication, this is communication where the primary goal is not to relay information or tell someone what you think they need to know. In mindful communication, the goal is to strengthen our connection. The larger goal in communicating with the other person is to connect with them better, to strengthen our connection, not by being supine or agreeable or just letting them have their way, but by being open and honest with them on our part and encouraging them to be open and honest on their part so that we actually get to know each other better. Now, if we know each other better, we may find that we have many points of disagreement, that we're really not on the same page in life, that our values are very different, but at least we'll understand where the other person is coming from and perhaps why. So if you're in this situation where you're feeling stressed and perhaps angry at the other person, the way to deal with this is not to explode on them or just to tell them that you are angry and why you are angry with their behavior or what they did, although certainly it's better to communicate that than to conceal it under a frosty silence, which doesn't benefit anybody. That's really just a kind of passive-aggressive behavior. We want assertive behavior, assertive communication, where you express what the conflict point is, but more than emphasizing what they did, try to reveal to the other person why this matters to you so much. Keeping in mind that we can only control ourselves. We can't control what other people do. And although a significant amount of what other people do to and around us is not what we want, because they can't really know. They do what they do for their own motivations, not to please or displease us. They just do them. And some things turn out to be obnoxious to us. We don't like them. We're bothered. But the issue is not that they've done this. It's what is our reaction going to be to this? How will we deal with this in a way that strengthens our connection to our family member, even though they've done something that was a nuisance to us, maybe more than a nuisance. This is our chance in communicating mindfully to say that event, that behavior, not to accuse them, not to call them names, not to tell them how horrible they are. This thing that happened, this objective event, was a problem to me, or is a problem to me, because. And this because is now our own opening to explain our reaction state, the kinds of triggers we have in relation to what was said or done. Hi, Jim. Good to see you here. It's our chance to let the other person know us better so that in the next action they take that may affect us, they can understand and do better. Because they probably, if they are a family member, they probably do not intend to make our lives miserable. It's possible they do. There are rival siblings. There are bullying parents. There are family members who don't live up to what it means to be family. I don't want to diminish or dispute that. If you feel that you're dealing with a family member who routinely looks for ways to belittle you or make your life difficult or abuse or insult you, then this is a person to stay away from and avoid, not a person to engage with. You don't want to form a connection with someone who's abusive. But the important thing, if you're dealing with a normal family member, the important thing, if you're dealing with a normal family member, is to let them understand you, to speak up and assert yourself and allow them to understand you so that you can have a better, more open, more honest, franker, more effective connection to them. So I'll knock this off here. If you've enjoyed this, if you know someone who would benefit from better communication with their family, please like and share this. This is what I do. This is what I'm here for. Thanks so much, Dave, Segundo, and Jim for tuning in. And I'll talk to you again tomorrow when I'll return and hopefully wrap up the Money Conversations series. Bye now.